so I wanted to come to you guys, let me stop playing with my hair, with like a quick little update on how this hair ended up looking. I've been playing around with it for the last couple of days. I've had it in for almost a week now. Yeah, almost a week, and I put it in, like I actually started wearing it last Thursday, and it's Wednesday, yep. The first couple of days, I'm not even gonna lie, I was only wearing it really with a scarf, like not a headband, but basically like the same thing, but with like, you know, like the blonde hair poking out and stuff like that, simply because like I just didn't really like the way it was looking. I didn't like the way it was laying. However, I really feel like this is like the best day that I've had it in, and that's why I just wanted to come and record it while it looks decent. Okay.
So only God knows why I'm this far back with this damn box. Like y'all can read it, but it said Flucy, like you guys will see and read in the description box below and whatnot. Alright, so this is really where the disaster started. Okay, as you can see, I am struggle city trying to even cut through this thick old hair. It's really great that this hair is thick. I really love that about it, but it was a lot, and as you can see, the cut was mad uneven. Please, y'all don't need to really be roasting me in these comments. I know that the hair is fucked up. Like, I know. I did it. I was here during the process. I know that everything from the beginning to the end, well, mainly the beginning stages was just bad. But it can all be explained. So really what happened is that I had just moved to where I am now, and I did not have really any of my stuff, and I wasn't about to go rebuy everything. So that's why I put this wig on this, you know, like the little body mannequin, instead of my regular mannequin head, because I didn't have my mannequin head. The thing that I didn't really thoroughly think through though was the fact that I'm laying it flat on this mannequin head, you know, trying to make sure it's straight. I spent so long trying to make sure it's straight, forgetting the fact that I cut it flat, so when it's laying on something more dimensional, it's not gonna be flat. I mean, it's not going to lay the same way that I had cut it. So that straight edge I tried to cut, it ended up being mad layers on head, one of which the layers was damn near to the lace, basically. Look at me, had enough. So this is me finally just putting the damn thing on my head and cutting it that way. The reason I didn't do that from jump was because I really didn't want to do that. I'm not back at home where I have mirrors in the front, on the sides, and in the back, and I had all intentions of actually having a decent cut, so I wanted to be able to see what I was doing. That's why I did not start off like that. I wanted to see it from the back in order to, you know, be able to thoroughly do it, and then put it on and adjust the way I needed to. However, I just ended up cutting it in the shape that I wanted on head, because clearly that little mannequin thing was just a disaster. So here I am trying to cut it into the shape. Basically, I wanted it into that, you know, pushed back look, and I didn't want it to all be one thick straight edge layer from, you know, like crown down. I wanted it to kind of have a V look in the back a little bit, so that's why I was cutting it in those directions in the back. And here I am trying to lay lace with glue for the first time ever. As I'll explain later on in this video, the reason why, you know, I've never really laid with glue and stuff like that was just because it wasn't necessary for the way that I do my hair. usually I do the headband method, and that really tightens my shit up, and I never have problems with, you know, flapping or anything like that. And I've done this ever since I wore clothes for the very first time, all the way to 360 frontals. So yeah, it was just never necessary. But because I wanted, like I said, that straight back look, I needed my my edges and where my sideburns are and stuff like that, I needed them to disappear. So that was the whole reason for this. So this is me, like, you know, practicing the night before type of thing, trying to sort of get accustomed to what I taught myself by YouTube and whatnot, on how to attempt to melt and such. I did not expect it to go, you know, well the first time nor the second or third time, but I just wanted to try my hand the night before rather than trying to go blind in on the morning that I got work, because who has time for that? So yeah, so this is me only using yep, that's my life right there. Welcome. So this is me only using the freeze spray and like a gel for my edges. So at first I did not like the way that these little grown hairs, baby hairs turned out. Well, see the way that my hair is flowing right here? I actually really ended up liking how it looked right here. I really liked it. Anyway, I kind of hated the baby hairs at first, but now looking back, I don't know, they weren't awful. I think it was different in person. And side note, I have not tinted my lace here at all, so this is damn near still fresh out the box in terms of that. So yeah, at first I really didn't like the way the baby hairs were looking because I didn't want some dramatic baby hairs. But you know, it's whatever. So this video is essentially me showing you how I fucked up my hair and attempted to revive it to a way that it was wearable. Y'all, at this point I was so fed up. But I feel like I just kind of got to a point where it was wearable, and y'all, like, I was not about to waste my money that I spent, so I needed to get it to a point where it looked alright. So yeah, just keep on looking at it and shit like that, trying to see if it's doable. And I feel like it wasn't perfect at all, but it got to a point where it was alright. Knowing where it came from, it was cool. So here in this long drawn ass clip, you can basically see that, you know, I tinted the lace and it looks semi-wearable.
I wanted to come to you guys with, like, I feel like even though I'm not one of those people who is like, you have to have a full face beat honey in order to wear any type of installation, I do feel like, especially women of color and especially as darker toned women, like for bright colors, okay, bright colors and like the rainbow colors, it does tend to look a little ashy, and just like not really complete, I guess to say, without some foundation at the very least. God, please do your eyebrows every day, sweetheart, come on. But I just didn't feel like it today. I was running late. By the time I got on the train, I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But yeah, I don't even know if I really want to do any specs on this cut because y'all saw, I really did like mess up this cut. But today I'm even wearing it in a different style than I even cut it for. I cut it more for that, you know, like that full back look. And today I just decided to do like a side part. I didn't even do my usual side part. I usually do it from my brow bone, and today I did a half-ass some shit. But you know, like, let's not talk about it. I really, and the way that I got my edges to lay like this today, rather than, maybe I'll insert some pics of how it was laying, like for example yesterday, I did not put a scarf on it to, the scarf helps tighten it and really lock it, keep it in place, because on my commute to work, you know, I be moving and sometimes I do like sweat a little bit on my hairline, especially because it's hot outside and I do have to go outside to inside to up the elevator, hot ass elevators, to downstairs, to that I do begin to sweat a little bit on my hairline. So I like to, you know, lock it in with the scarf on my way to work, take it off when I get to work, and bada boom, bada bang, you know, like popping. However, when I take it off, I feel like it's like a cast, and that's good for where I do lay it. I don't lay it up here. I only really ever need to, though, previous to me laying wigs or whatever, I only do the headband method, and that is perfect for me. It keeps no flap, no lift, no nothing. It keeps it secure, popping. I definitely use the combs because that's what they're there for, and sweetheart, I have tons of edges, so if any were to be spared, it's okay. However, all my edges are always intact. So yeah, I use the combs and I use the headband method. However, for this look, I knew I needed to lay these sides if I wanted a full back, and I did not want my what's it called? What's the John called? This hairline right there. I didn't want that to show because, as you can see, this is plain blonde, like what I look like with some dark hair coming down here and a top blonde up here. Like that don't make no sense. So that's the entire reason why I did all of this. And so, yeah, I love how snatched it feels when I take off the scarf. In terms of right here where I laid it in the first place, but I don't like how the rest of it looks. Like the baby hairs look plastic. The side looks plastic. Like everything just looks like super rigid and it doesn't look flowy. But today I feel like when I did not put the scarf on and I just like held it down. I don't have my blow dryer with me right now because I haven't even fully moved. I just put my AC to it and I was able to, like, you know, take even like a little bit of the hairs, and it just, the way that it stuck on looked realistic. Like it looked like, you know, some flyaways and some whatever, instead of like a big chunk of hair stuck to my face. So yeah, this is like my finished product. I really, really hope I hope that I'm in focus because I ain't doing this again. I feel like I'm going in and out of focus a little bit, whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to come today with it because I'm not coming back with it unless like I lay it better on another day. Then I'll replace this, I guess, or whatever, or an update video. But this is how we rock. And like I said, it's been a week and I have movement still. I do need to go back to cut the back because I really didn't even notice until today how fucking uneven it is in the back. I'm not even gonna show y'all because it's disrespectful to me. Like the way that the back looks is so disrespectful to myself. And then I also need to see it when I actually fully push it back because right now it's not like that. So that could attest to some of the unevenness. I'm just saying that so I feel better. That's all that is. But yeah guys. I did not really like, see with this, I never wanted this to have like baby hairs. I don't even care about baby hairs personally because my own baby hairs don't lay. So I definitely don't really particularly care about a wig's baby hairs. Today, specifically, I really did not feel like doing anything really. So I just did like this little front just so that if I needed to hide my what's it called, line of demarcation, that it's there. But the way that I did that So I just did a little whoop, and that was it. I don't even think I put gel. I really just put hairspray on my fingers and just did a little swoop. This side I definitely did absolutely nothing. I just like kind of keep pushing it back a little bit, and it just kind of is just there. The texture is different on the baby hairs than the silk, as you can see, probably, most likely, because the damn Gatsby's free spray. That's what it is, if anybody was wondering. I don't know what it did, but it definitely altered it, whatever chemicals that it does contain, because we all know that it contains some. But yeah, this is platinum. This is platinum Fusi on a chocolate honey. So yeah, this is how I actually ended up finally reviving myself in some way, shape, or form, that I'm able to go outside and live my life. And it is stuck on my face and it has not moved all day, so that's great because it's been a warm day. It's summertime, sweetheart, so you know we gonna have to find a way to make some shake. If I'm looking bad oily, deal with it. That's just it, just deal with it. So that is all. Leave your comments below. You can talk about how I sort of revived myself, if you believe that's the case. And if you don't, ooh,